Welcome back, students, teachers, aspiring filmmakers, and YouTube surfers alike. Once again, my name is Dylan and I will be your guide through this tutorial of DaVinci Resolve 15. Today we're not going to be doing anything too fancy like keyframes or cool titles or transitions or anything like that. Today I'm just going to be focusing on pacing and matching different clips to a song. And as you can... Ow! Don't know what I'm going to do with that. This is definitely one of the loudest audio tracks I've ever used. It's a song called Never Gonna by Arc North. It's kind of a remix of Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, and the important thing is it's royalty free and it's got a good beat. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be matching some of my footage from these videos to the beat. And yeah, obviously I'm going to have to look for highlights within these clips, but first let's drag and drop this. I don't want to hear that any more than I have to, because this is definitely one of the loudest audio tracks I've ever worked with, so I'm immediately going to take down this audio to about... that seems alright. How's this sound? Okay. You get the idea. Oh, okay, I've already run into a bit of an issue. I forgot that I need to... Here, let's drag this back in here and just put this in audio 2. And make sure these don't overlap. Alright, let's see how this recorded. I'm only just now realizing that I should have recorded the desktop audio a bit louder, so I'm gonna bring the volume up. Let's just see how this sounds. Yep, sounds about right. So if you're wondering why I'm using Rocket League footage, I came up with the idea to do this tutorial last week, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted my video to be. So I just decided to record some Rocket League footage with my pal Nathan, and that's just pretty much how this came about. Anyway, let's re-enable this clip. Let's see how it sounds blended. Okay, I just opened up the volume mixer, and it looks like the volume is just where I want it to be. I do want the gameplay audio to be in the yellow while the song just kind of stays there in the green. Yeah, I want to be able to hear sound effects over the song, so let's just kick this up to maybe 11. Alright, that's just what I want. Alright, let's get to actually pacing and matching. So, alright, so I have a highlight roughly pinned down here. I want the video to cut on this beat, so let's just use the blade tool to do that, and let's go ahead and save. Okay, the point where my friend scores, I want here. So I'm gonna trim this down a little, bring it over. My computer's not handling this well. It's not handling these cuts well. Yeah, I can't even see what I'm doing. I don't know why the computer is acting like this. You know what? Let's give it a little bit of fade in for about 1 second. Okay, so about there. So right about here, when he starts the next lyric, I went ahead and cut the clip. And let's look for another highlight. Cut it there, delete this, and let's see how we can paste and match this. Make the song flow with the beat. So I can kind of see in the audio waveforms where he stops one lyric and begins the next. So I'll cut the start there. And obviously, if you're working with multiple clips, the process isn't going to be as tedious as this. Alright, you see, my main problem is that I have this one really long recording of just gameplay footage that I need to find highlights for, and you can figure that out on your own if that's what you're doing, but all I'm trying to show you is how I normally go about pacing, matching some audio together. I like to put my camera cuts on a specific beat of the song, and yeah, that's basically all I really do. And obviously you want a good song for whatever mood you're trying to convey. Like obviously if you're doing like a horror movie trailer, you're gonna want something scary, something that gets your heart pumping. But in my case, I'm just making a brief music tutorial with a radio edit remix. And for some reason, my computer really doesn't like 23.976 frames per second. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but if you want to be precise, what I recommend doing is just disabling your video clip by right-clicking, or just alternatively, you could click it and hit D on your keyboard. And just listen to the song, find the beat. So there's the beat that I want. And there. Now I can enable the clip again, do the same here. And let's just use the trim edit tool to try and find a different spot. Hey guys, it's Dylan, and I am editing the tutorial that you're watching right now. We're getting a little meta here, but I explained alternative methods horribly. Now, if you're not careful with the method I just showed you, you can easily end up taking a lot longer to edit your video than I just showed you. So what I actually recommend doing is looking at the entire video that you did shoot and picking out whatever highlights you want to include with the blade tool. And then once you're done figuring out which parts of the video you want to include in your final edit, what I recommend is moving the clips to cut on the beats so it looks good and it flows well. Alright, back to the video. And if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments and I will answer to the best of my ability. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.